Coverage you can count on continues with all you need to know.
New this morning, we have drone video showing the devastation left behind, and that's after a confirmed tornado hit eastern Greene County Saturday night. This was given to us from the Center Township Fire Department. Thousands of homes and businesses were left without power, and at this hour, a lot of that power has been restored, but still, we're told it could take as long as a week to be turned back on, and that's for areas hit the hardest. The tornado took out a few homes, trees, and mobile homes. No injuries were reported. And just outside the immediate Wabash Valley, tornadoes were confirmed in Owen and Monroe counties. Storm Team 10's Chris Piper will be in Greene County today, and he'll have much more on this developing story later.
Now, no tornadoes, but still lots of damage left behind by powerful storms in Clark County, Illinois.
And that's where we find News 10's Jordan Kudish. She joins us now live from Marshall, and she has more on what people are dealing with there this morning.
John, Aaliyah, I'm here at the fairgrounds in Clark County. You can tell that the damage just swept through the area from all of these storms. Now, if you take a look back here, you can see this tree has been cut down. That's because the people that were on this property didn't want the tree to hurt anyone after it had been hit. You can see parts of that tree have been cut, and there's also parts of the barn that are stuck in there from the position of where it was at before. Now, I want you to take a look at this video we have here. Roofs fell in, power lines came down, and trees collapsed. The fair is expected to open in just a few weeks, but now that might be put on hold due to these damages. News 10 spoke with the president of the fair. He said crews have their work cut out for them in terms of cleanup, but he's thankful that no one got hurt during the mess. Now, the fairground is just one of many places that got hit with these storms. We will continue to follow this story and any cleanups as they become available. Reporting live in Marshall, I'm Jordan Kudish with News 10. Back to you.
In other news, we continue to follow rising tensions between the U.S. and Iran. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says all options remain on the table. That's after two oil tanker ships were attacked off the Iranian coast. The Trump administration says Iran was behind last week's attacks. However, some U.S. allies are asking to see hard evidence of Tehran's involvement. Pompeo has promised that more proof will be forthcoming.
A Terre Haute man could face several charges after leading police on a chase Friday night. Indiana State Police tell us the chase started at 9th and Ash Streets. Investigators say Bryson Bones was speeding and ran a stop sign, and that's when a trooper started chasing him. And they say the chase ended near 7th and Maple Streets. Police say county deputies had to use a taser at one point.
And in Knox County, police say Joshua Heineman is facing several charges. He's from Petersburg. According to Indiana State Police, Heineman crashed early Saturday morning. Police say he tried to fight witnesses as they kept him from leaving the scene. Heineman got back in his car and took off, and that's when he hit two Vincennes police cars. Troopers used stop sticks, but the chase continued through the county. Heineman eventually crashed into a power line just west of Decker. Police say the pole snapped and trapped an officer with live power lines. The chase continued and finally ended in Gibson County.
The Clinton, Indiana Police Department has a new tool, 20 new body cameras. The cameras fit on the vests of officers, and as soon as there's a traffic stop, the camera's already rolling. Now, once the officer returns the camera to the docking station, the video automatically loads to a computer. Officer Brandon Mahady told us it's like having another set of eyes.
Crawford County, Illinois' only animal hospital will close its doors on June 30th. The manager of the Robinson, Illinois Hospital for Animals says the decision was made by the clinic's corporate owners. The hospital provided daily and emergency care for small and large animals. It's owned by National Veterinary Associates. And a traffic alert for some drivers in eastern Vigo County. Starting today, crews will work on the bridge over Snake Creek on U.S. Highway 40. It's about half a mile west of State Road 340 near the Clay-Vigo County line. Lane restrictions will be in place, so be prepared to follow signs in that area. The work should wrap up by July 9th.
And now here's your Storm Team 10 out the door fastcast. We're off to a start this morning in the upper 60s and low 70s. And your forecast for today, 77. Scattered showers and storms showing up again as we get in the afternoon today. Some heavier rain possible in that. 63 tonight, showers and storms, otherwise cloudy through the overnight. And then for tomorrow, 81, scattered showers out the door tomorrow morning, turning partly sunny by tomorrow afternoon. It is 6:58 Indiana time, your morning weather buzz. Some areas of the News 10 viewing area saw more than 3+ inches of rain through the weekend. Is that true or is that false?
I'm going to go with true.
That is true. Now, interesting case set up here at the WTHI-TV studios. We picked up 2 3/4 inch of rain, so we were actually on the low side for a lot of our communities. Had one report from a private weather station, someone who just has a weather gauge in their backyard, 4 1/4.
Holy
Wow.
moly.
Yeah, and the problem with this is we have had continual showers, it seems like, on and off for the last month or so. And we've got more setting up in the 7-day forecast. I know this has been a terrible season for farmers. They've had a hard time getting into their fields. And as John observed earlier in the newscast, a lot of farm fields are flooding. And now, with an influx of water like this, our focus will shift to streams and rivers, which will begin rising with the excess runoff of flood water. 81 tomorrow, 40% chance of showers and storms, mainly out the door. Wednesday looks like it'll be during the day, 80% chance of showers and storms, and unsettled weather each and every single day of this 7-day forecast. Now, do not forget we had severe weather over the weekend. Our coverage on that today continues with Storm Team 10's Chris Piper and our News 10 team.
All right, thank you, Eric, and thank you so much for waking up with News 10 this morning.
Straight ahead is CBS This Morning coming at you at the top of the hour. We hope you have a magnificent Monday.
For the most local news, every newscast, every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on.